I don't know why this is up for me, but okay. We're getting the live stream set up. Okay, so now it says live. Okay. Hold on. Yes, it is public. We are aware that it's public. We're just getting everything, like, set up. Like, it's not letting me. It's not allowing me to go to my live control room, I guess. Hi, anybody tuning in? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just getting my YouTube dashboard configured. It's not letting me though. I was hoping to go to the live control room. But it's not letting me, so I guess I'm not really sure what that means. Oh, yeah. Live control. There we go. We figured out how to view the live control room. Okay. We're good. We're gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer, I think. There we go. You're in. We're live. Hi. Let me get my crochet hook real quick, you guys. Hi. Alicia, hi, hello. Also, don't forget to go to Fibers in the Wind and fibersinthewind.com, you guys. Subscribe to my free email list, and then you guys can get 15% off your first order when we go live. Also, I do want to let you know that on Friday, March 20th, the first day of spring, at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, fibersinthewind.com will actually be live, small launching all of my products. So we have this cute thing called the Meridian Mesh Soap Tote. It is a really cute soap saver bag, and it actually matches my Meridian Mesh Market Tote bag. But this is a cute little soap saver version that you can use in your shower. Hi! You can use this in your shower. Also, the Meridian Mesh Market Tote, you can buy the pattern on my website right now, fibersinthewind.com. So, Friday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on March 20th, go to fibersinthewind.com. We will be doing a miniature grand opening launch. I have a few items I'm selling. I will be making more in the future, and then come back here at that exact time because we will be doing live order packing, you guys. Live order packing. Oh, thank you. So this, are you talking about the Meridian Mesh soap tote or the Meridian Mesh Market Tote? So this is the soap tote up close. It is supposed to be tied into a bow. It's just a little bit wonky looking. Let me just kind of finagle it a little bit, make it look cuter. So it has handles just like a regular tote bag has, and it's obviously closed right now. So you put your soap in here, and you would take it, and you when you use it, you actually wear the straps like a wristlet on your wrist, just like this, and then you can hold it and scrub your body with it so that you don't accidentally drop it in the shower. You can always make the straps a little bit longer too if it needs to be. So you open up the drawstring, and then you put your soap in there. And this is what the design looks like. It's the same design as my Meridian Mesh Market tote. It's just a rectangular bottom instead of a square, a rounded square. And then also what's cool is you can get one of those suction cup hooks and you hang it up in your shower. This one is in the color Succulent. It's part of my spa collection. This will be for sale on Friday. There is a prototype version that I am selling that looks a little different, and that one will be sold as well. Well, if you want to buy this, it will be going live on fibersinthewind.com on Friday. This coming Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And also subscribe to the channel and come back at that time on Friday because we will be doing a live stream with live order packing. So, and it is a very small launch because I've had a lot going on in my life and I've moved and I didn't get to make as many products as I would like. I am still trying to work on a few new products. So this is the miniature version. And I'm also working on a design called the Meridian Mesh Everyday Tote, which is a rectangular tote crochet. If you want to get the pattern, you can go to fibersinthewind.com. Comes in three sizes. It has a single strap option, this double strap option, and you can also make this into a basket as well. So you have all those options. This is what it looks like up close with nothing in it. And this is what the bottom looks like, in case anybody is curious. This is what the bottom looks like. So this is the Meridian Mesh Market tote. And then, like I said, you have the Meridian Mesh Soap tote, which is a little matching soap saver bag. Oh, hello. Cool. Hi. So this is what we got going on. We are making another Meridian Mesh Market tote. I can't guarantee it will be ready for launch day, but we'll try. This is the other Meridian Mesh Soap tote. It's the prototype one. The straps are just a little too thick, and that's the reason why it's going to be sold as a prototype. But this is what the body of it looks like when it's not all closed up. So it's a little miniature tote bag for your soap. And it's really cool because you use the straps as like a little wristlet so you don't drop it when you're using it in the shower. And you can get one of those little suction cup hooks and you just hang it up in the shower. So there is a purpose for the straps. It's very, very purposeful. So don't forget, if you guys want to get a 15% discount on the products that I'll be selling on Friday, you have to subscribe to my email list. If I get any new subscribers, I will resend out that email, and it's gonna be you're gonna have to use that code, and only email subscribers will get that code, and it'll last until Saturday. But you only can get that code if you go sign up for free. I'm not sure what you're saying, but okay. But hi, thank you for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So right now I am just going to probably, I'm not good at other languages, so it's not translating it for me. I don't know if I want it that far down. I was just trying to do it down a little bit further so you could see me crocheting. But I guess that's not what we're doing. Okay, so we are actually starting. This is what the bag starts out like. It starts out like a little circle, you guys. And it turns into a square, which is what we are doing now. We are turning it into a square right now. I don't remember if it's a chain 2 or a chain 1. Hold on, you guys, I have to read my own pattern. Because of course I do. This pattern comes in 3 sizes. You can adjust the pattern to be any way that you like, size-wise. And also, it's not just a bag pattern, but it's also a basket pattern as well. So you can make any 3 sizes of the bag, any strap configuration. There's 2, a single strap and a double, as you saw. And then also you can make it into a basket as well. And all the instructions do come included in the one pattern. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so it's chain 1. Okay, I just had to see what it was because I did not know what it was. So this is going to look weird to you guys at first because you just go straight into making corners. And that probably is like looking weird to you guys, but I promise the pattern does work out. I have made this pattern multiple times. It's been a minute and I just don't remember. So, okay, so we made our first corner, which looks so weird, but we made our first corner. I'm sorry that I don't understand what you're saying, the person who left that comment in another language. I only understand English. I'm so sorry. I really wish I could read your comment. I wonder if I could translate it. Dang it. I really want to know what you're saying. Dang it. So I made the first corner, you guys. That is what we did. We made the first corner. And now we're just going to work a certain amount until we get to the next corner. So the bottom is kind of like a rounded square because it starts off as a complete circle. And all the sizes start exactly the same. This one will be a slightly smaller bag than my other 2 bags because I am using a slightly smaller hook. I'm using a 4 instead of, I think I was using a 4.5 before for the other ones. And the other ones I used for the green one that I just showed you. Let's show it again real quick. This is in the color Indica Light. And this one will be for sale on Friday. It's been hanging up in my closet. And it's a medium-sized bag. This one is in the color Indica Light. It's very, very gorgeous, 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 gorgeous color. That one will be for sale. But that one I used a yarn called Yarn Bee Fundamental Cotton, which is a mercerized cotton. This is the Line Brand 24/7. It's also mercerized. It's just slightly different yarn. So. Also, stay tuned for a brand new pattern, hopefully, coming, not sure exactly when, but coming in the relatively near future. I'm so excited, you guys. got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am launching new products in my Meridian Mesh product line, introducing the possibility to you guys of the Meridian Mesh bucket hat. What do you think? So it's going to be this Meridian Mesh design in a cute bucket hat. What do you guys think? Comment down below what you guys think. I do not know what you are talking about, but okay. Also, don't forget to go check out my website. We are going to be launching my store. My crochet store is going to be launching this coming Friday the 20th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you go sign up for my free email list, you can get an exclusive 15% off opening day discount that you can only get if you sign up to the email list. So on that morning, Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be doing a live order packing right here on this channel. So subscribe because that's what we're going to be doing. So it's going to be a very small launch. There's probably going to be less than 10 items. It's going to be very small due to the fact that life happened and I wasn't able to make as much as I was hoping I would make. But that's going to be, there'll be more stuff launching soon. We got bags, we got soap totes, and maybe we can do bucket hats. Summer's coming, so I do want to do that, and I'm thinking of designing a Meridian Mesh bucket hat, so stay tuned for that being in the works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So we're about to make our second corner of our bag. Once you make the corners for this first square shaping round, as I call it in the pattern, it's very easy because you just work the corners and the corners and then work regular spaces or regular stitches in everywhere else. So it's like pretty easy once it gets going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you just have to get it set up and then it's pretty basic. And then the way that this pattern works is to make the pattern larger, you just do more square shaping rounds or less square shaping rounds for your size. But they all start out exactly the same. Like the base circle part starts out the same. The amount of rounds for the circle is identically the same for all the sizes. So it's just the square shaping part where it gets different, which is kind of nice. So it's easy that you can just start off by following the instructions like the same. Okay, so we did that. We have it looks weird right now, but we have our 2 corners. I know it looks weird right now, but it's not going to be weird forever. Once you get a couple rounds in, it's not going to look weird, I swear. You just got to trust the process. When I was designing this pattern, it was definitely a trust the process kind of design. But I love it. Also, I want to experiment later down the line too with using this pattern and double stranding it as well. So eventually I do plan to have single stranded versions and double stranded versions as well, some point down in the line. I think that would just be really, really cool. Okay. Okay. Let's see, do we got any? We don't have any new comments. Guys, talk to me. I like it when you guys talk back in the comments to me. I love it. So talk to me, you guys. Because I don't want to be the only one talking. I want to be responding to what you're saying. Okay, so we need to make a couple more stitches and then we can do the third corner. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, perfect. We have, okay, now we can start the next corner. So we have 2 corners. Thus far, we are starting our next corner. So that would be 3 corners. So we have 1 more corner that we would need to make after this. And the great thing about this pattern is there's no join seam. And so you start the corner at the very beginning. There is no join seam for this entire pattern. If you are watching and you are a crocheter, I highly recommend that you go to my website and you can buy the pattern directly right there on the site. There's a specific page for my crochet patterns. If that is something that interests you, I highly recommend it. Because even if you don't want a bag, you can always make it into a basket. There is basket instructions, I should clarify, in the pattern. So you get all 3 sizes, the single and double strap instruction variations. There are pattern notes on how you can freehand the size if you don't want to check out the sizing. And then there's also the basket instructions. So it's more than one pattern in one. And I think it's reasonably priced. I mean, it's under $10 for the pattern, so I think that's reasonably priced. I think I have it listed for $6 on my site, I think. Which for multiple patterns in one, because again, you get all 3 sizes, notes on how you can freehand it into any size you want. And it's really easy to do too. And then the basket as well as 2 different strap variations. So if you're interested in buying this, it'll be live on my website on Friday morning. So we got this, and then we also have the matching soap tote as well. So these will be live on my site for sale on Friday. So stay tuned and come watch me live on Friday because we are going to be doing live order packing right here on Friday. And then, yeah. So figure out what time it is at your time zone. It is 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when I will be going live here on this channel and all of that good stuff on Friday, this coming Friday, like in 3 days or however many days it is. Today's Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah, in 3 days, you guys. In 3 days, this is all happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means I'll have to get my printer set up and get it all ready to go so that I can start. Because I'll be packing your orders, hopefully printing the labels and stuff, and then I can get them to a post office hopefully soon. I worked hard to do this for you guys. I just want you to know I drove to Walmart to pay triple the price for stuff I already bought online because I found out that they don't do package delivery here at where I live. So that's an issue. So yeah. So the packages I ordered, I'm just not going to get. So I had to go to Walmart and rebuy all the stuff that I had to rebuy all the stuff that I had already bought. I don't know what you're referring to. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm wearing a sweater and I'm leaned over. You want me to take my sweater off because you think I'm some obese fat person? Yeah, it does look fat in the camera, but I'm not 600 fucking pounds. Oh my god. Okay, you're being blocked and banned. Sorry. Not gonna tolerate that type of messaging. Sorry. And also, I'm wearing my work shirt. I do work at Grocery Alley, you guys. That is just something that we are not going to do. Yeah, I look pretty big. I'm leaned over. I'm not. And I have my legs crossed also. So, but I'm definitely not 600 pounds. Not that it's any of anybody's business. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we're almost done with this round, you guys. 9, 10, 11. Perfect. We're working on our final corner. Woohoo! And again, the corners will get more defined after I do a couple rounds, which is definitely great. Okay, so we're working on our last corner. Okay, I just gotta make sure I did this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, we did it right. I love that we did it right. Not just being rude. Okay, this is gonna be an 18 and over live. That guy wasn't just being rude. That guy was saying that he was doing the do to the fact that I was fat. I'm just gonna say that. He got blocked. I was like, that's just nasty. I don't need to know that I'm turning you on. Gross. I don't need to know that. That is just nasty. Ew. Some people are just here for I don't know what reason. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. So it's a little more than 11, but look. So this is the first square shaping round. It does look a little weird, but I promise you it's going to shape up. Because I will show you what the bottom of a finished bag looks like. This is what the bottom of a finished bag is looking like. Up close. Can you guys see that good? So it just looks weird for the first couple rounds. And actually I start the round, thank you. I start the round with a square shaping corner, straight off the bat. And then we end with a solid row before we get back to the corner. So that will be for sale on Friday. So if you guys want to come watch me Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's when we'll be going. That's when we'll be going live here on this channel, and that's when the miniature grand opening product launch will be. I'm so excited for this, you guys. It's going to be really, really cool, and it's going to be great. And sorry, I'm wearing my work shirt. I haven't changed out of my work clothes. It's just jeans and a shirt, but yeah. So, and then now this is going to be slightly more defined this round because now we're working from the corner. So we just place the corner inside the chain space that we made from the round below. The way that I make my corners for this pattern are this kind of the same way that you make a corner in a granny square, in case anybody's wondering. So it's very basic. So you can already see how it's like more square shaping already. And that's the first corner. And I need a stitch marker because as you can see, there's no join seam. So this is just going to tell me where the beginning is. Because otherwise I won't be able to know that. Like just roughly where the beginning is. So I know where my beginning corner is. There's the way I designed this pattern. You just start the corner in the beginning and there's no join seam, so it's very hard to tell where your start and stop is. Unless you have a stitch marker. Because I didn't want there to be a weird seam. So this bag has no seam anywhere. I mean, as you can clearly see on this one. There is no seam whatsoever anywhere. Like no seam on the bottom, no seam going up any of the sides, no seam for anything. So it's just completely fluid the whole way through. I'm actually eventually going to make some of these bags for myself. I think that they're really cute. I love them. And yeah. You can also make a single strap that looks like the design of the bag. That's also in the instructions, but yeah. Comment down below if you want this bag turned into a bucket hat. The Meridian Mesh bucket hat. So it's a very, like, beautiful design. You can actually see the design better with this project. This is what the bag pattern design looks like. Like, it's a different shape for the bottom, but it's what the bag pattern looks like. So that's what it looks like. And it's harder to see on the bag. So this, I love this because it's a miniature tote bag for your soap. So this exact Meridian Mesh soap tote will be for sale. It is part of my inventory. I need to make myself one. I made a soap saver a few years ago, and it needs to be replaced. So that's definitely something that I need to consider. But right now, I'm making product. Also, I do want to clarify that I am hoping to do either once a month drops every couple months or whatever at a regular time. And they will be larger than what this one is. This one is just like a small opening just to get me started because I was hoping to honestly have more products. So I can't guarantee this will be available for the drop, but I will post it for sale when it's done. I hope. I'm having problems because I can't get packages to my house right now, and I'm really struggling with the fact that I don't have a car at the moment. Let me clarify. I have a car. It just isn't usable at the moment. I actually went to Walmart yesterday and bought supplies for the launch on Friday, and it was actually already stuff that I had purchased online for way cheaper that I discovered that I wasn't going to be getting because I discovered that I can't get packages where I live after I bought the stuff, of course. So it's all stuff that I'm not going to be getting, and so I had to go to Walmart to buy it. So that's what we did. We went to Walmart to buy it. And my car has been having problems. It's going to cost me more money to fix right now than I'm able to pay. The alternator in my car is no good. It is bad due to the fact that I've had an oil leak for a couple of years. And it leaked all over to the brush heads of my alternator. And my alternator is bad. Bad, needs to be fixed, dead alternator. And my plan when I went to Walmart yesterday, because it's been, hi, thank you for watching. My alternator has been intermittently charging my battery. So it's because I've had it tested twice and the battery was fully charged. Like the first week it happened, it started happening last week. And then I had it tested last Monday, I think. It was either last Monday or Tuesday. And then I had my alternator tested a couple of days ago. And both times they tested the battery and the alternator and they said your battery's good, your alternator's bad, which we know. And they said that my battery was fully charged. And they said, well, if your alternator was totally no good and not working at all, your battery wouldn't have a full charge because you've been driving it for a week. So it's clear that it's intermittently charging the battery. Well, my alternator stopped intermittently charging the battery and it's no longer charging the battery at all. So I drove to Walmart, which for me, it's about a 13-minute drive. And I realized that before I got out of the car, I tried starting my car again and it wouldn't start. And I'm like, okay, it's not starting because the battery's like toast. Battery's like dead. But when I came back out to the car after shopping, I realized my battery had some juice in it and it started. It struggled to start, but it started. Okay, you guys. But I knew for a fact I could not drive that car 13 minutes to get back to my apartment. I was like, there's just no freaking way. There's just no way this is going to be happening. So, of course, I had to call a tow truck. Because what else are you going to do? So, that's what we did. So, right now, I don't have an operable vehicle. And I know what the fix is. It's just for the entire fix. For the entire fix, it's going to be about $1,000 that I don't have. So I don't know how we're going to make that work with no vehicle. I'm going to have to get a taxi or start Ubering to like a local post office or at least a post office drop off where I can drop off you guys' packages when I inevitably ship them out. Obviously. But I'm not letting it stop me. But that's what I meant when I said I'm working hard for you guys to make sure that this drop doesn't get canceled or this launch doesn't get canceled. Because I could have canceled this launch multiple times when I found out that my packages that I ordered I wasn't going to get, that I'm never going to get because they just don't bring packages here. That's just not a thing. So there's that. USPS doesn't deliver packages here. I think UPS and FedEx will. But USPS doesn't. And most carriers go through USPS. Or most businesses. So, and you can't know what carrier they're going through unless you ask. And most companies will say that's none of your business and they won't tell you that information. So I had to go to Walmart and risk it. Now, I do want to clarify that I knew my alternator was bad before I went to Walmart. This was not news to me. I just also knew that my alternator was intermittently working. Okay. And then that's when I found out it's no longer intermittently working. And it's not working at all anymore. So there's that. Which is kind of a bummer, but you know, it's fine. So yeah, I was embarrassed, had to call a tow truck to come take me home. I called the tow truck and was like, come take me home, please. Because I literally was embarrassed. I was like, this is embarrassing. Like, and there are like, from me to the Walmart, there are like 3 or 4 roundabouts. And I was like, it would be just my luck to be driving. And then my car would stall out inside of a roundabout. And I'm just like, that would be my luck. That would literally be my luck. So that's the day that I had yesterday. I spent all morning calling all the different USPS agencies, the consumer complaint line, the post office in my local area, the corporate number, the regional, the the mail distribution center. You know, also because the post office in our town doesn't do mail distribution of any kind. Um, so you have to go to Pasco. That's where the hub is. And so I called them. I called the one here. I called all the places, and they're like, "There's just nothing we can do. You can't get your packages, and that's just not a thing. Like, you're just not gonna get your packages. Get a refund." And I was like, "Okay, well, that is just the facts of it. Unfortunately, that's just how life goes." And that all happened in one day. And then I was like, well, my car's been acting weird. It's not very good. My alternator's getting worse. Right? Very quickly, it's getting worse. And I was like, well, let me go to Walmart real quick. That was my theory. I was like, my idea was I'll go to Walmart first. Then I will go to the auto parts store, to AutoZone, because I've got to get my tail light fixed. So I'll get a new tail light at AutoZone and sit there for an hour because they have a free car charging service where they will plug your car battery in and charge it. And I was like, that'll guarantee me that I can get home. Because even if my alternator is not charging my battery at all, if you fully charge my battery real quick, I can get home. It can go 13 minutes, no problem. Well, I really should have went to the auto parts store first, clearly, because that would have resolved all my issues. Because then I could have made it to Walmart and made it home. Could I have drove anywhere else? Probably not. But I at least wouldn't have had to call a tow. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. And, well, that's just how life is, I guess. So that was my day yesterday. And so now I'm walking to work. So it takes me nearly 2 hours to walk to work. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. We're walking to work because that's kind of my options. I need to save money right now so I can get my alternator fixed. And I just realized something. I realized I messed up. Like, pretty badly messed up. Yeah. I realized I badly messed up. I was not paying a tension at all. And when you work the corner, it covers up one of the stitches that you're supposed to do. It like fully covers it, and I just have been skipping over all of those like it's no big deal. Whoopsies. I realized it though, and I was like, we're gonna redo that. Like I went back and checked. See, because when you work the corner, it like this stitch right here, after you work the corner right here, gets this one right here gets hidden by the corner. And you don't see it, but you still have to work that stitch. It's just easy to be like, not see. Also, there's a train, apparently. That's going by. So, hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to this live stream. We are making a Meridian mesh market tote in the size medium. This is what a sample of one looks like, in case anybody is interested in seeing that. Don't forget to go to my website, fibersinthewind.com, because you can subscribe to my email list to get a 15% discount on opening day. And it's only valid for email subscribers. And it's only valid for the first 24 hours. So it expires that very next day. So it's good on the 20th and expires on the 21st. So yeah. So excited. I will also be doing like an announcement short on my channel as well, because not everybody watches the lives, I know. Hey, you guys, real quick, want to see what I got at Walmart? So I bought a Walmart bag, because of course I did. I already bought all these supplies online that I haven't been refunded for yet. So, let me just show you what I bought at Walmart. I still have my Walmart receipt. So, let me just show you what I got. So first off, I will set this down as I show you. So first off, we got 2 5-pack poly mailers of this larger size. That's one thing that we got. I don't have that many products, but we got 2 of those. We also got one larger bundle of smaller poly mailers. These are the 6.9. 6 by 9, and these are the 8.5 by 11. So I got 2 of these packs. I don't know why they don't sell this in the larger packs, like larger amounts, because they're the same brand. And then I bought one of these, and one of these comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, because I know we'll be making more smaller stuff, so that is what I got. And then I also bought, now granted I bought all this stuff online for way cheaper, but that stuff's not coming. So I also bought a 200 pack of free, easy to use Avery template. It comes with an Avery template. These are internet shipping labels. So this would be like if you had a label printer, but this goes in your regular printer. So this would go in your standard inkjet printer. And it is inkjet labels. So let me open it and show you guys what we got. So I haven't seen what they look like. Oh yeah, so we'll just take one from the back and show you what it looks like. Because I haven't seen what they look like. So this is what they look like plain. And then you run them through your printer. Obviously. And they're stick and peel. Or peel and stick. So they're like stickers, basically. And then this is what they would look like. So it would look like a label that you get from USPS. Because they literally would be USPS labels. Because through my website hosting dashboard, it will allow me to purchase the label directly from USPS. So yeah, that's what we bought online for less than half of what I paid for this at Walmart. You know, this is like $37 at Walmart. And I bought a smaller pack of a different brand of this exact thing on Amazon. And I'm not getting it. Because I'd have to drive all the way to Pasco, and I can't get to Pasco. It takes like 20 minutes to drive to Pasco. Like between 20 and 30 minutes to get to Pasco. Maybe a little less than that. And I can't get that because I can't drive to Pasco. So. Well, because I can't drive at all right now. So, yeah. So, these are the things I bought at Walmart for the drop on Friday. These 6x9s, and then 2 packs of the 8.5 by 11s, and then these, so that I can print the shipping labels on the packages that we ship out on Friday. And if you're wondering what the grand total of all that is, okay, excuse me, I misspoke. The shipping labels were $27.44. I said 37. They're only 27. So I paid $43.68 for all that, which is way more. I think online total I spent like $25. So the stuff I bought online cost me like $25, and this was $43.68 from Walmart. Because instead of canceling my launch on Friday, I was determined to make it happen. And so now I have everything I need for the launch on Friday. So, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with that. I'm gonna have to be able to find an Uber as soon as I can afford to pay for Uber, or some way to get to either the post office or some postal mailbox where I can ship your packages. But the way that I'll do it, I have a food scale and a ruler. So I would basically be doing here in my apartment exactly what they do at the post office. So they measure and they weigh the package, and then it will charge me for the label. And then it will be printed from an inkjet printer and goes straight onto the package. And the shipping labels are peel and stick, so that's really convenient. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing, guys. So yeah, that's just how we're doing it. That's just what we're doing. So I just wanted to show you. You see this stitch right here? That one gets hidden by the corner stitches because you work the corner stitches there, and then you have this stitch right next to it that gets physically hidden by the 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So you kind of have to push them over to see it, because you can't skip that. That was, you know, one of the stitches from the corner from the round below. And it's very easy to skip that one because you don't see it, because it's totally covered up. Like, you physically can't see it. Like, look. You, like, physically can't see that. Like, it hides it. So you have to, like, push these over in order to be able to see it. And then you do have to work it. I wasn't paying attention. And so I didn't do that for any of them. So we're redoing it now. But that's what I bought at Walmart. Yeah. I thought about buying a battery at Walmart to put in my car to get home, because the battery would have enough charge to get me home. But the service center at Walmart goes, we can only change your battery if you're like physically at the service center. Can you drive to the service center? And I'm like, no, not gonna make it. I'm in the front parking lot of the store, not gonna make it to the service center. And they were recommending, oh, well, let's jumpstart your car. I'm like, sure, you can jumpstart my car all you want, but it's going to die immediately after you jumpstart it. It'll probably work. Like, you can jumpstart my car successfully. It will jumpstart. But then it's going to die. And I can guarantee you that 100%, because my alternator is no longer charging the battery at all. So that was the issue. And the cashier confirmed it with the auto technician and was like, yeah, she's right, you're wrong. And I'm like, I know. So right now I'm trying to just make sure I can get to work on time on the days that I do work and all of that. But we are launching a very small launch of a few products on Friday, this Friday, the 20th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, with YouTube live order packing, which I was gonna cancel because of the issues I've been having, but we're making it work. I can't guarantee the exact day that your order will get shipped out, but I can guarantee you that I will be ordering the shipping labels. I meant paying for shipping is what I meant. Because I have the labels, the blank labels right here. But yeah. And I like that they're peel and stick, so that's very convenient that they're peel and stick. But yeah, this is what we got going on so far. In case anybody is wondering, we are crocheting a Meridian Mesh Market Tote. This is the Meridian Mesh Market Tote in the color Indigo Light, which is a very pretty color. So this is the color Indigo Light. I have this one in Indigo Light, and then I have a brown one as well. And then we're making this kind of creamy, like off-white color, which is the color of the year, roughly. Cloud Dancer is the color of the year, actually. So, it's beautiful. Thank you. Hi. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name, but hi. Thank you. That indigo light colored bag will be for sale on my website on Friday, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when it will be live on my website. And here on this channel, during that exact time, we will be doing live order packing. And you'll be able to buy that bag in the color indigo light, in the color brown, this beautiful Meridian Mesh Soap Tote, which is really cute. So it's closed right now, and you open it and you put your soap in, and you wear this like a wristlet so that it doesn't fall when you're trying to scrub it on your body. So you wear it like this, you hold it in your hand like this, and then you scrub your body. And then and then you can hang it on one of those little suction cup hooks in your shower as well. So if you're interested, come check me out on Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, this coming Friday, like in 3 days. And this one will be for sale. I've got a brown one. I've got probably under 10 products that are for sale at the moment, just because I had a lot going on in life and wasn't able to make enough products to sell. This product, this product, and the prototype. This is the prototype version of this. This is what it looks like open. These products are part of my spa collection. This indica light um, Meridian Mesh Market Tote is part of the gemstone collection that I am releasing. Um, so this is what the bottom looks like. And this is in the size medium. If you love to crochet yourself and you would like to make this pattern is available on my website, fibersinthewind.com. You can go there and buy it now. There is a separate storefront for my patterns. It comes in all three sizes, small, medium, and large. It comes in this strap version with the double straps, like a regular bag. And then it also comes in like a single strap that just goes across. There is also instructions on how you can make this into a basket and how to freehand size it. All that's included in one pattern. It's only $6 and it's more than one pattern in one. So this is the size medium. The bag that I'm working on right now on this live is a little bit smaller because I decided to go with a smaller hook, but it's the same size as this as far as instructions are concerned. I am making the medium. I'm just using the slightly smaller hook for it to be more structural. But this is like a shopping bag. And if you're interested and want to make this of your pattern of your own, this is the Meridian Mesh Market Tote. So you can go to fibersinthewind.com right now and you can buy this pattern. And you can make multiple bags for your shopping trips. You can make matching baskets because that's included in the pattern as well. And this exact bag is actually inventory and will be for sale. So just note that my actual physical products will be launching live Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So the first day of spring. So, and meet me here because we will be doing live order packing. And if you want to get a 15% discount on your first order, that will be valid for one day for a full 24-hour day. And you have to sign up to my email list to access that. And it's free. And you can do that from fibersinthewind.com. So yeah, that's what you gotta do. So only my email subscribers are getting a 15% discount. So if you want that, that's how you get it. And I already sent out that email subscription, that email campaign to my subscribers, but I can manually resend it out again to any new subscribers, and I will. So it's free to sign up, and you get that coupon code. You just basically name and email is basically how you sign up. And you can buy this pattern and all of the two patterns I have on there right now. The pattern part of my store is live. That portion of my website is live. So you can go and buy that pattern, the Meridian Mesh Market Tote, right now. And actually, because spring and summer are going to be coming, I want to take that design and I want to design a bucket hat. We will be calling it, if it works out, the Meridian Mesh Bucket Hat. So we have the Meridian Mesh Market Tote that I showed you. We have the cute perfected Meridian Mesh Soap Tote. And then we also are working on another design called the Meridian Mesh Everyday Tote, which is like a rectangular, just larger version of this. So yeah, that's really cool too. That is kind of temporarily taking a back seat right now because the design is having some problems, but it is still in the works, and that is something that I do plan to create. So stay tuned for that. And I will be announcing each of my product drops here on YouTube, and it will be advertised on my website as soon as I know when they will be. But the first grand opening, mini grand opening, small launch deal is this Friday. So, also, if we haven't already, if we can get my YouTube account to 200 subscribers, that would be great. We are almost there. I think we had like 4 more subscribers left to get because I'm going to be editing, I think, all the footage that I have, which isn't very much. And there's going to be a mini vlog going up on my channel shortly. And it's going to be like a moving vlog and all of that. It's a very scattered, not really well thought out, but still going to be like getting the keys to my apartment, moving in, that sort of thing. And once I get settled, I will be doing like more actual full content that will be more on like a regular schedule as well. So I did just want to mention that as well. So I will be just probably posting the footage I have. I just have to edit it into a video first. And then, yeah. So stay tuned for that. But I'm excited, you guys. I'm excited. So now I gotta get a refund for the stuff that I ordered online that I'm not gonna get. So we're going to finish this round. This is round 2 of the square shaping. And then I will show you guys what we're working with. Also, say yes down below in the comments right now if you want me to design a meridian mesh bucket hat. So it's basically this design, the design of the walls in a bucket hat. You can see it better in the green actually. So comment down below if you want that in a bucket hat. Like, I think the meridian mesh bucket hat would be darling, would be so cute. I think it would be fabulous. And I don't know for 100% certain it's going to work out, but I do know for 100% certain I'm going to try. So who knows? That could be a brand new pattern that I would write. For now, I would start out just creating the pattern and then writing the pattern down later. But if you want me to create a meridian mesh bucket hat, which will eventually be a product for sale on my website, let me know. And possibly a written pattern. So say yes in the comments, or just give this video a heart if you think I should do that. Or say yes in the comments. Yes, you think I should? Okay. Perfect. I'm so glad. So give this video a heart, or say yes or type yes in the comments if you think I should make a meridian mesh bucket hat. Oh, you guys think I should? Okay, great. Okay, great. That is great. So we're going to be doing that, or at least I'm going to be attempting to do that. So right now we have the meridian mesh market tote that I showed you, this cute meridian mesh sub tote. We also eventually will have the Meridian Mesh Everyday Tote, which is instead of like a grocery bag, it's like a regular tote bag in the same design. And then the Meridian Mesh Bucket Hat. And then maybe like just all kinds of Meridian Mesh products. Um, so I'm so excited to be announcing that that's a project I'm going to be trying to work on or attempting to do, which will eventually be for sale on my site. But don't forget to go to fibersinthewind.com, check that out, and sign up last minute to my email list so you can get a 15% off coupon for the opening day, which will be this coming Friday in 3 days at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Whatever time zone that is for you, you'll have to figure that out. But it's going to be this Friday in 3 days at Pacific Standard Time. We will be here on this YouTube channel doing live order packing. There's probably going to be less than 10 items for sale. But you know what? It's going to be a great small launch. And the next drop that we do will be bigger. I do promise you that. So, yes, I do promise you that. So, yeah. Oh, and also I did want to show you what round 2 of the square shaping rounds do look like. It does still have a slightly rounded shape and will always have a slightly rounded shape due to its structure, but it is more square than before. So that is what the square shaping rounds look like. And then you just go straight into another corner. Here's what the back looks like. Here's what the front looks like. And then again, I will show you what a finished bag bottom looks like with the bag completely done. That is what the bottom of the bag looks like. So let's put it up to this and see. Yeah, so it is a little bit smaller, but not by much. So if you want to buy this Meridian Mesh Marker Tote in the color Indica Light, it will be available this coming Friday on my website, this exact bag. So stay tuned for that. And you saw what I was working on. You saw all the products that I got. I got these, which are peel and stick shipping labels that can go on my printer, which we're going to just put back in the bag right now. And then I got 2 of these. These are the 8.5 by 11 poly mailers. They call these bubble mailers, but they're poly mailers. Same thing. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 in each. So we got 10 of those. And then I also bought, this has, these are 15. So we got 10 of these in the 8.5 by 11, and then 15 of the same ones in the 6 by 9 size. I wish that this size came in the 15 count, but it doesn't. So I bought these for over $40, all this for over $40 at Walmart. And I had already bought all this exact same stuff. Nicer poly bubble mailers, by the way. Nicer ones, by the way. For cheaper. If you guys have your own business and you sell stuff, and you guys are looking for really great, inexpensive, designer style poly mailers, you can check out upackandship.com. And they have all kinds of stuff. You can also get your own custom made ones. That's where I bought my poly mailers from, not these ones. These ones I got from Walmart, but the ones I'm actually not getting because of the fact that I can't get mail here. So it's upackandship.com. So it's UPAK, the letter N, SHIP.com. So it's UPack and ship. So UPAKNSHIP.com. And they do custom made poly mailers. They have really fancy ones, and you can get like a 25 pack for like $3.99. Like real cheap. Which is what I bought. I bought a 25 pack of the 6x9 size and a 25 pack of the 8.5x11 size that I'm now not getting. Because, yeah, I'll have to intercept it and have it go to the local post office or whatever. So, that's a bummer. But anyways, that's pretty much all I've got for this live stream. Don't forget to come back to this channel on Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time because we will be doing the grand opening. And my website will go from a landing page to a store you can shop from. So just put that on your calendar. I'm really grateful. These products will be for sale. This is the prototype that will be for sale. This is the finalized version. These are part of my spa collection, as well as the current bag we're making. And this Meridian Mesh Market Tote in the color Indica Light is actually a part of my gemstone collection. So we have that and more stuff coming. So thank you so much for tuning into this live stream. I'm super duper duper excited and grateful to have you guys, and I can't wait to get everything going and everything done, and I'm just really grateful for you guys, and I really just can't wait, and I'm really stoked. I'm so excited that we're going to be able to do this on Friday before I go to work, mind you, because normally I have Fridays off, but this week I had Monday, Tuesday off. Because our work weeks start on Sunday. Sunday is the first day of our work week. And so I worked Monday or Sunday, and then I had Tuesday or Monday, Tuesday off. Then I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then probably on Sunday. So, anywho, that's my live. That's my spiel. Let me see what this comment said. I wish for your business heart. Thank you. I'm really so excited. Even if you can't buy anything, if you could just please come to the live stream and support me. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this Friday. Like Friday the 20th, like in 3 days. So I am super duper excited. I am super duper grateful for you guys. And I'm just so excited. I think it's going to be great, and I think we're going to do great things, and I'm just super stoked. So I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Oh, and also stay tuned for my roughly cut, roughly edited miniature moving vlog coming soon, and more regular content coming soon as well. So thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.